I'm Caitlin Mudd. I have a bachelor's in social work, and today we're going to be doing a counseling session with Billy, and it will last 30 minutes. So, how are you doing since last time?
I'm doing pretty good. A lot better than the last few times I seen you, I guess.
Mm-hmm. How so?
Just staying sober mostly. Having my struggles, but I've been doing it, and I'm happy with myself, I guess.
That's good to hear. So, your recovery is going strong, and you're still trying every day to do the best that you can. And
Yeah. Got a new job and everything, and it's just all on the up and up here recently. So
good. Are you enjoying your new job?
yeah, it's all right. It's long hours and it's hard work, but it makes me feel like it's all worth it at the end of the day. You get your money and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm. And you get to provide for your family and.
yeah, uh, helping them out and stuff always helps.
Mm-hmm. So today we're going to be talking about some relapse prevention stuff. So, sometimes you might have struggles in your recovery where you get triggered or just difficult emotions or stresses come up. So it's really important to keep those in mind and know what those are so that you can, seek help or just get through them without drinking.
Mhm.
Okay. So we're gonna start by doing an activity, and so I'm gonna say a statement, and then you can come up with examples or things that apply to it. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So it's I know my recovery is in trouble when. So just anything that tells you that you might have like an urge to drink or basically whenever your sobriety or recovery is in trouble.
So I know. What'd you say? I know
my
my.
my recovery is in trouble when.
I know my recovery. It's in trouble when I hang out with the wrong people, I would say.
Okay. So like you were talking about last time with your hanging out with your friend, that you all used to go to the bar together.
Yeah, I do know anytime I hang out with him, my recovery, it's in jeopardy, I guess. So I've
Mm-hmm.
just been trying to stay away as best I can.
Well, that's good. It is kind of difficult, but it's something worth it in the long run.
Yeah, it just sucks. We've been friends forever, but it's just like that's not the kind of friendship I guess I need necessarily anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
I, Something else I guess would be, I guess I know it's in jeopardy when I have anxiety. I guess you could say,
Okay.
just because when I get them feelings, it's just I guess it's tempting to go back to it.
Yeah. So can you give like more specific examples?
Just just little minute things that probably wouldn't give no regular people anxiety. It's just like just the small things like traffic can give me anxiety.
Okay. Yeah.
Just small little disagreements or something can give me anxiety. Conflict with other people or something like that.
Mhm. Yeah. So whenever you have conflict with people, you feel kind of anxious about it, and whenever you don't know like where you all stand and.
Yeah, it just I don't know exactly why. Just that's how it just feels, and then it just feels like, man, if I had a drink right now, it would make it all go away. And
Mhm.
but I'm learning, to say no to that.
So maybe whenever you think, man, I wish I could have a drink right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be one too.
Mhm.
I could say whenever I miss an AA meeting, my recovery would be in jeopardy then too.
Yeah.
Which I haven't missed, many at all. In
That's good. So whenever you miss, you feel like you're slipping.
Yeah, I feel guilty, I guess, a little bit. Like I should go, and I just have to stay with it and keep going, even if I feel like I am better and stuff.
Yeah.
Get through it.
It's something that provides you support and keeps you stronger in your recovery, so you really don't want to miss those.
Yeah, I do get a sense of like community and support going there.
Mhm.
It's it's good to have that.
Yeah. So what kind of feelings might you have whenever your recovery is in trouble? Like anger or sadness or
Just anxiety mostly, like I said, and
Mhm.
then like disappointment for myself because I feel myself slipping.
yeah.
Also, anger would be one too, just because I'm angry about the temptation and stuff. I just feel like I'm letting people down and stuff like that. No good feelings. So
Yeah, so sometimes you think about um, you're disappointed in yourself, and then you might want to drink or
yeah, it does. The more stuff going on in my life and stuff, I guess the more tempted it feels. The more tempting it does feel to go back to my old ways and stuff.
so the more stress you have.
Mm-hmm. I just want to be able to, get to a point where I don't have that temptation.
Mhm.
But it's hard, but I'm doing it.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk a little bit about how you know your recovery is strong.
Finish the sentence.
Yeah.
I know my recovery, I guess, would be strong when I'm happy. Say whenever I know my recovery could be strong when I pick my kids up from school every day.
Mhm. Because that's something that you enjoy and feels like you're doing something good.
Yeah, it gives me a sense of pride and stuff. I feel prideful.
Mhm.
Um, when me and my wife are getting along really good, I know I'm doing good with my recovery.
Yeah. So like when your relationship is more relaxed and less conflict, you know.
Yeah, we haven't been fighting as much recently and stuff, and
Mhm.
that's a good thing. I attribute most of that to just being sober and just being
Yeah.
all around better.
So whenever you're strong in your recovery, and you're not drinking, you feel like most of the time the relationship with your wife is better, and that allows you to be less stressed and
Yeah, it definitely does seem to be that way.
yeah. What else do you notice like whenever your recovery is strong?
I know my recovery's strong whenever I go to work every day and don't miss a day.
Mhm. So not skipping out on work and
Mm-hmm. Whenever whenever I go to all my AA meetings and hang out with, you know, some of my group members there instead of hanging out with other bad influences.
Yeah, so being around people that won't judge you and will support you in your recovery.
Yeah, just supportive people. They're just hard to find and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
you know those. And I give them the support back, and I return the favor and stuff.
Yeah, so it's like a community. And
Yeah, it does, and it's hard to get that feeling, you know, anywhere else at the moment for me. So
yeah.
it gives me a sense of community, I guess.
Anything else you can think of?
Yeah, there. I mean, there's a lot of things I could list. I guess I know my addiction is going good, or you know, it's my recovery is strong whenever I wake up feeling good every day and not hungover and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you know, I used to like drinking every day. I would wake up some mornings and throw up blood and stuff from drinking so much. And that really, these past couple months since I've been sober, I haven't really been waking up and, you know, having that morning sickness that I used to have.
Yeah. So when your recovery is strong, you feel better in the mornings and don't
Yeah.
have to deal with the hangover sickness and
healthier, you know, just all around.
yeah. You probably can get a lot more things done.
Yeah, for sure. It makes going to work a lot easier in the morning time when you're not as hungover.
Mm-hmm.
I know my recovery is going good when I spend a lot of time, you know, more time with my kids and stuff. When I'm spending time with them, it definitely seems like
Yeah.
it's going good.
Yeah, because at one point like you said, you weren't spending a lot of time with them, and now you try to as much as you can, and you help out a lot more.
Yeah, I do a lot more. Seems like I've been doing a lot more like work around the house and stuff, you know, instead of just coming home and passing out and like I was. I've been eating healthier meals and stuff like that.
Okay, eating healthy.
Yeah, just because, you know, just more time to actually, you know, put thought into it rather than just microwaving something or.
Yeah, because a lot of the times you weren't really taking the extra steps to, you know, make yourself food or.
Yeah, it just seems like I don't know. Whenever you're drunk all the time, you just want to come home and pass out and go to sleep. And then, you know, not being sober, it helped me see that when you come home, there is a little more time in the day, and you know, you can get a little more done than I thought was possible. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I feel like my addiction is going strong as well. Whenever I go fishing, or my recovery is going strong whenever I go fishing.
Mm-hmm. When you do things that you actually enjoy and.
Yeah, my hobbies.
Yeah, that's part of your self-care. So, you know it's strong whenever you're actually taking time to do your self-care. Whereas when it's not going so good, you might ignore that and, you know.
Yeah, I definitely have come to realize that the self-care definitely does help me out a lot, and it's just something I gotta, you know, just make sure I get done and find time to do and stuff.
So, let's go back to the signs that your recovery might be in trouble. So, you said hanging out with friends that you use. When you have anxiety. especially like in traffic or after a disagreement or conflict. And when you think, man, I wish I could have a drink.
Yes.
So when's the last time that you thought, man, I wish I could have a drink?
I'm not gonna lie, probably yesterday. I thought it, on my way home from work, I thought about stopping at the bar, but I didn't, but I thought about it. I was tempted to.
Well, that's good that you didn't, and you stuck with your recovery and ignored that thought.
Yeah, I just, I thought about my family and stuff, and I was supposed to be going and picking my kids up from school, and I couldn't just stop and drink and not pick them up and stuff.
Mhm.
They had to, they had to be picked up.
Yeah, you felt like they were dependent on you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what made you think like, man, I wish I could have a drink?
It was really just, I guess, just a long day of work.
Mhm.
Laying bricks and stuff.
Okay. So what do you do like after a long day of work, after you pick your kids up and go home?
Usually just maybe fix them a little something to eat because they're usually, hungry when they get out of school and stuff.
Mhm.
Not really a lot, just, I take a shower and stuff like that. There's nothing. Recently I've been doing, a little more self-care. If I do feel anxiety, I've just been trying to do the heavy breathing and stuff like that.
So the deep breathing whenever you feel anxiety kind of helps.
Yeah.
Good.
And then, just not really trying to overwork myself, just lounging and recovering for the next day.
Yeah, that's good. Because it sounds like you do work a lot and you really need that time to decompress and allow yourself to, relax.
Yeah.
And that's probably important in your recovery.
Yeah, definitely. When I don't have the time to do that, it definitely makes me feel more stressed, I guess.
Because our lives are pretty busy, really. Everybody's.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to get done. There's never shortage of things that you got to do or anything.
Yeah, but it's also important to relax when you can and just, plan to do that thing tomorrow or the next day or whatever. If it doesn't have to be done, like, in that time.
Yeah. I feel like that's one of my problems. I just always feel like it has to get done right then type of thing. It's just hard to sit back and lounge sometimes, but I still do.
Yeah. So it's hard for you to actually relax sometimes because you feel like, oh, I have this to do, and you kind of feel bad about not doing it.
I just don't want my wife to have to do it all like she was the past couple years. I just feel guilty for the time, the times I did spend when I was so messed up all the time and not sober, and I'm just trying to make up for that now.
Yeah.
Give her everything that she missed out on the last few years, and let her have her time and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So it's important to you to show her that you're trying to change and you feel like you want to make up for, when you weren't in recovery. And
yeah, and abusing her and stuff. I just feel bad over that, but it's something that we've kind of, we made amends on, and she forgives me, and I guess I forgive myself, but it's just still don't make it right.
Yeah.
But we're making it right with each other. I guess the most we can do, and just making it up to her.
So have you forgiven yourself for it?
Yeah, I still beat myself up all the time over it, but that's all I can do because I know I'm not gonna become the same person that I used to be. The AA and then these therapy sessions have been helping me out a whole lot, really.
Good.
And just, the new job is everything's just been helping me out. I feel
Mm-hmm.
too proud of myself when I'm sober to go back to my old ways. So
Yes.
yeah, it's it's good.
It's good.
It's good to be sober. So yeah.
Okay. Let's see what else. When's the last time that you felt anger?
The last time that I felt anger, I would say, I don't know, I can't remember a specific time, maybe a week ago or so. Just the kids, they were just fighting with each other and stuff a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't necessarily angry, I was just more frustrated than anything.
Yeah. Sometimes it can be a lot to handle with kids.
It was, the wife, she wasn't home from work yet, and it's just, I felt overwhelmed watching all them and trying to, cook food and clean, and
Mm-hmm.
had just worked a long day, and
Yeah.
I felt overwhelmed. That's how I felt.
Did you try some deep breathing or?
Yeah, I did try a little bit of deep breathing, and it does help to a point, but
Yeah.
when you do it and then everything's still happening and stuff, you just have to just take it how it comes and
Yeah.
stay calm.
Yeah, because your children aren't gonna be, in those moods all the time or fighting. It's just, sometimes,
Yeah,
even though it can be stressful.
yeah. It definitely makes me feel better whenever I can take that and do a good job of handling the situation with them fighting and stuff, and not lose my cool and stuff and yell at them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's probably the last time I felt angry, I guess you could say. Even though it wasn't really angry.
Yeah. So what do you, I guess after we talked about all this, what do you hope for the future in your recovery?
What do I hope for the future? I would say just to remain sober, maybe get to a point to where I'm not as tempted all the time. Continue to practice these coping skills and stuff like that. And just be, in a place of happiness, I guess.
So you what?
I'm on my way there, so, I'm grateful for that.
So your main goal is to be happy and keep down the path of your recovery.
Yeah, and just remain sober, stay away from the alcohol, and show my kids how to what it means to be a good dad and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So being a good dad is really important to you,
Mm-hmm.
and a good husband.
Yes, and a non-abusive husband too.
Yeah.
It's definitely not good to.
So you really don't want your drinking to allow you to get to that place again, and where you're intoxicated and fighting with her.
Yeah, I really wish I could get to a spot to where I could still drink and still live the normal life like I used to, but AA has taught me just like it's hard to just have a little for them people that have the tendencies to be addicted to things, them addicted personalities, and that's what I have, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I can't just have a little bit and keep you know, and just live a normal life. I gotta just do what I've been doing, leave it out of my life completely, and
Yeah.
that's the key to my happiness, I feel.
And focus on other things that make you happy.
Yeah. Yeah, like fishing and stuff. I've done a lot more of that recently. It's with a couple group members from my AA, and they, you know, they taught me a few things, showed me a new fishing spots to go to and stuff, and it's been fun.
Good. Sounds fun.
So I'm, you know, happy about that. Yeah, it's definitely been a cool experience to get into, I guess you could say.
Gives you something to do that you enjoy and gets you away from your family a little bit. And
Yeah, and it makes me feel grateful too, you know, just for everything that I do have.
yeah.
So, yeah.
And then, well, how strong do you think your recovery is going right now?
How strong? I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say maybe 8 or 9 out of 10. I'm
That's
pretty.
good.
I feel like it's going strong, but it's just like I still do feel tempted, like I was yesterday a little bit.
So you're still having those thoughts sometimes, like, I wish I could have a drink.
Yeah, just you know with anxiety or you know whatever. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was mainly driving, I guess, yesterday when I felt tempted. You know, on my way home from work, but I had to pick the kids up, so I didn't stop.
Yeah. So it sounds like you have a lot more responsibilities to attend to that distract you from drinking, and you have more social support to support you, and you have better relationship with your family and your kids.
Yeah, all those things I guess definitely help. You know, so that's why I probably didn't stop yesterday on my way home, is because I have all them things.
Yeah.
Too many people counting on me and stuff. My members, my family, you know, my fellow group members and my family and my kids.
So it really makes a difference whenever you have other people that are rooting for you and care about your recovery.
Yeah, it does. It definitely helps me a whole lot, I would say.
Okay, we're just gonna end it. Okay.